Hi guys! Today we're making 3 drinks. They're all completely different, but they have one thing in common. They're meant to boost and strengthen your immune system. The first drink is a warming and strengthening clear tea. Second drink is an anti-inflammatory, grounding and nourishing Ayurvedic drink. And the last one is fiery, hot and pungent booster cider that you can make small shots of every day. These are so good for this time of the year, and especially with everything that's going on right now, your immune system needs all the help and support that it can get. The first drink is strengthening warming tea. I actually learned this recipe from my husband. That's what they drink back home when their immune system goes down. Every time we feel a little weak and under the weather, we make this tea and it works so well every single time. Into a small pot, add juice of whole lemon, as well as a peel of 1 lemon. Now make sure that you wash and scrub your lemons really well. Half a teaspoon of peppercorns, handful of fresh mint leaves, bay leaves, handful of sage, thinly sliced ginger root, and 4 cups of water. Cover the pot with a lid and let everything simmer for about 10 minutes on low heat. When your tea is done infusing, strain the herbs and spices and transfer into mugs. And by the way, I'm using fresh herbs here, but you can absolutely use dry ones if that's all you have on hand. Stir in a teaspoon of raw honey into each cup and enjoy. Okay, the second drink is anti-inflammatory turmeric latte. I'm making turmeric latte in more of a traditional way by making golden paste first. Because we're not just making a drink that tastes great, but a drink that has amazing health benefits. Okay, let's go ahead and make the golden paste first. Into a small pot, add in about ½ a cup of turmeric powder and a cup of water. Place over a low heat and go for about 5 to 7 minutes or until mixture thickens and creates a creamy paste. Once you have the perfect consistency, add in about 1/3 a cup of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, ½ a teaspoon of cardamom, ½ a teaspoon of nutmeg, and about 1/3 a teaspoon of black pepper. Stir everything together for about a minute until everything is well incorporated. Set it aside and let it cool down. Now on to making our anti-inflammatory golden latte. I love using homemade coconut milk for this drink, but you can use any of your favorite milk alternatives. I also made a video on how to make creamy coconut milk from scratch, so if you're interested, click on the top right corner. Heat up your milk until it's warm enough, but not boiling. Into a high-speed blender, add a small nub of fresh ginger, about 2 cups of coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of golden paste, and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Choose raw and local honey whenever possible, as it's the most beneficial when it comes from the same area that you live in. Now that everything is blended, you can pour directly into mugs, or you can run it through a strainer to make it extra smooth and catch some of the ginger pulp. This drink is loaded with antioxidants, which makes it great for your defenses. It may also help with inflammation, joint pain, and digestion. And the taste is pretty amazing too. Transfer the remainder of the golden paste into a clear jar and keep it in the fridge for up to 3 weeks. You can use it to make more golden milk, of course. You can also use it to make curries, soups, or even smoothies. If you have a little bit of extra time, I highly encourage you to prepare the golden paste in advance, not only for your health benefits, but also to enjoy for weeks to come. Okay, last but most certainly not least, immunity booster shots. This recipe is inspired by Rosemary Goldstar, who is a herbalist that I've loved for years. She first wrote about this magical concoction in the 1980s, and the original recipe is done by leaving all the ingredients to infuse and ferment for about 5 to 6 weeks. But today we're making a quicker version that still packs a serious punch. I'm going to make enough to last for a few days in the fridge. Into a blender, add in juice of about 3 lemons, ½ a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 4 garlic cloves, 1/4 of raw onion, half a cup of raw apple cider vinegar with the mother, 2 tablespoons of raw honey, grated ginger root, and grated horseradish root. One of the star ingredients in the cider is horseradish root. Many studies have shown that it can have antimicrobial and antibacterial properties, and because of that, it's been used in many cultures to reduce respiratory symptoms. Blend everything on high speed for about 30 seconds. To strain, I recommend using a stainless steel strainer versus a nut milk bag, because we still want some of the pieces and spices to come through into the final drink. Try to squeeze every last bit of goodness out of the pulp. Transfer into a bottle and keep in the fridge for 4 to 5 days. This drink will be most potent when it's fresh, but still works really well a few days later. This is such a great multitasker because it's immune and digestive tonic. I recommend drinking about half a shot glass every single day with food. Now, if you find this too strong or spicy, you can dilute it in a little bit of water. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and will try to make at least one of these drinks. Give this video a like if you enjoy watching it. And if you're brand new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.